Ooh.
Woo! She called her on it!
What yeah, we are your broccoli channel.
Yo, we're here for Oshi No Ko Heat, where we had a good episode with the manga creator last episode. I was heavily sympathizing with her, you know, trying to throw out the whole script, and I was ready to be angry at everyone who destroyed her project. But I ain't gonna hold you, like halfway through the episode, I was like, she's respectfully overreacting, and just, you know, a bad game of telephone, okay? And I sympathize with the whole team involved. And that's pretty much that.
Honestly, I sympathize with both sides. It's just a misunderstanding at the end of the day. For lack of a better term, it's a nigga moment. Right? For just lack of a better term. And it's like, yeah, it's crazy. Because I've literally dealt with this before, and then you finally get the two sides down, and it's like, who told you that? It's like, who told you that? And it's like, and it just cleared up. I'm not gonna lie though, I think the kink was unlocked. I didn't think that being yelled at would do something, but she was really like digging.
I loved her
but
yelling.
Like, as long as it's like not like anything that's like too deep, I think I could take it. But like something about and another thing that she was going at it, boy.
I like her yelling because she's basically small and petite, so I don't really expect that from her. So she has a lot of bark for her demeanor, what you would expect. It's like, dang.
The juxtaposition, that's what it is.
Yeah. If she was just
meek, but yelling at you. If she's already aggressive and she starts yelling, I'm running. But if she's meek and sweet and then she starts yelling, it's kind of like, oh, damn.
You can't actually harm me. I know you can't actually harm me, so this is an interesting scenario.
Wouldn't actually.
What are you talking about? I'm gonna say she can't actually. Well, I guess. Now you guys are gonna go, oh my god, she can harm me. I already see how this all happens.
You see what I was already shadowboxing,
My ego tells me she's not gonna be able to harm me.
I was already shadowboxing that far ahead.
I see. I would like to say as well, for people that also get mad that they leave comments of corrections and they don't see it acknowledged in the video. This episode is like the perfect example of it, because just because you comment the correction, I don't actually know that that's accurate. I don't know when you're spoiling. I don't know if you're giving accurate information. I see people comment and then another person will comment that person telling them that they're wrong, and I'll watch you guys argue back and forth. So just because there's comments saying something, it doesn't mean it's true. So I just keep reacting as normal. Every now and then, especially if the episode is recent enough and you're clear enough and I remember the character's name enough, I'll pick up on, in the last episode, so-and-so said this. I'm like, oh! But sometimes people are interpreting the scene or they're saying things that I don't actually remember, so I can't utilize this information. I just hope that you guys remember that and exercise patience, because I saw that people getting frustrated with us on other series. And like I said, I don't know that the comment section is actually right. Always. That's all there is to it. I watch you guys argue.
That's always fun.
Yeah, watching them argue, right? So I don't know who to believe here.
And if we get third party sniped by somebody else, that just comes, you're both wrong. I'm like, oh!
Yeah. You just never know, man. So I just watch the show and just try to have good vibes with y'all. Anyways, let's jump into Oshi No Ko. As you guys know, we have a schedule in the description of the video. If you guys are curious on when things come out, we have our Patreon exclusives also listed on that schedule. And Patreon, you guys also have a schedule in the description of your video. Let's jump into Oshi No Ko now. That's so creepy. What? A proper entertainer.
Kind of girl.
Oh. Casually mentioned. That's bad. I feel that sometimes.
It could be a good story. She wants DMs. Oh, that's what she wants. My bad.
I feel that. Complaining about rich people problems, basically.
Goes back.
He went on
On
a
a
date.
date.
Oh, that's right. That's where they left off. Then
She's like-
Incognito.
Oh, a ping pong. This is really interesting.
What are we watching?
It's a bunch of boys. It's a ping pong play.
This director's favorite thing.
Yeah.
You'll lose to Serena.
Me versus Serena. She's on Hot Ones the other day. Oh, it was beautiful. I was geeked, bro. I see what you mean with J-Lo. I could never let people see how I watch Serena. It's embarrassing, bro.
Oh, he felt that.
Yeah.
Look at this dude.
Feel it.
They're making this epic.
Feel those
style.
boys' balls. Oh, he got the bug now.
Them homies really did sling their balls at his face. It's
They
crazy.
did. It was close too.
Oh, he drank that drink too.
Wow. Wow.
まず幕がモニターなのに驚いた。あれなら劇に映像演出をふんだんに使用できる。何より驚いたのが客席が
He's thinking about different things than she would be.
Yeah, yeah.
これならあらかじめ舞台そのものをいくつか準備して場面転換を素早くシームレスに。
Yeah, it's from the.
Oh
no, she's on the same page.
良かったのは施設だけじゃない。舞台そのものもすごく良かった。
Oh.
演出も
Oh,
映
look
像
at
だけの
her.
人間からは出ない発想ばかりで、それが刺さるから役者の演技にも不思議となれた。ストーリーもかなりの出来だ。
Wow.
He's embarrassed. He's like, damn, that was fire.
Yo, he's embarrassed admit how good
It's
it
like the
was.
first bite of a beef patty.
確かにこれは映像では味わえない体験だ。
It's funny to get her a towel. Oh my god.
He makes you actually want to go to one of these.
I know.
She's in cloud nine. He's teaching me how to enjoy theater. I've never really been to one like that.
Right? Oh, this guy's here.
いやいや、ご料理。
Was he watching?
ロイドさん。
Same reason.
してってこの舞台は僕の担当だからね。
Oh.
ちょっと落ち込んだ時は出ていく客の顔を見ようとした。
Oh, he feels good.
He's the head of this show too. He knows what he's doing. Just bad
いまいち
communication.
だった時はすまし顔。見てたらやる気につながるからさ。
Oh, he saw it. Yo, he really caught him.
楽しくなっちゃったよ。 嫌だ。
Nah.
二人の顔を見つけたから挨拶がてらに追いかけてきたけどお邪魔しちゃったかね。
No, that drink looks delicious.
They
All
do.
those jelly cubes.
脚本の件大丈夫なんですか？
Hey, way to kill the vibe.
脚本のゴア君は降りてくれと先生直々に脚本を書き直すと言ってね。無理ですよね。今日の劇を見て思いました。東京ブレイドの脚本はこの箱の強みをフルに生かす工夫が組み込まれ、
Oh, right.
少し臭い長台詞もこの箱なら入る。
Oh, he completely gets it
原
now.
作者は高校の体育館でやることを想定した脚本が上がってきますよ。今日の舞台は脚本と装置が高レベルに噛み合ったプロの仕事だった。
Yep, he knows what he's
いくら
doing.
売れっ子漫画家とはいえ、舞台脚本の素人にあのレベルのものが作れるはずがない。まあ、その辺はこっちがフォローする。
You could do it, Aqua. It's up to you.
気づいてる？今日の舞台の脚本もゴア君が書いてたんだよ。優秀なんだよ。
Wow.
演劇が心から好きで、
Wow.
リライトにも根気強く付き合ってくれるし、彼が書いた脚本の舞台はいつも客がニコニコ
He's
で
golden, bro.
Yeah, he's Timothy.
本当に下ろしたくなってなかった。どうにかできるのはライダーさんだけですよ。
Still, it's you, fam.
She needs to come see this.
I agree.
それはそうなんだ。
Right? I like what he said. She's writing it like it's gonna be in a high school gym. That's what she's probably imagining in her head, because that's what I was.
Me too. Me too. Ignorance is a factor here. Not just
Yeah.
miscommunication.
Script could have used work, but this stage is crazy.
She would have known it was good because she got the experience.
原作者にも脚本家にも主張がある。 問題はそこに存在するディスコミュニケーションだ。それさえクリアできればより良い舞台になる可能性すらある。まあ今日はいい舞台見せてもらったしな。感動台にちょっと小づくくらいをしておく。
As it took my appreciation, I'll fix it.
I knew it was gonna be you, man.
Respect. Oh, I see what we're doing. Lots of boots to choose from.
Selection of boots here.
I'm telling you, the details.
俺の初め。
私は映画の時何度か遊びに行ったことある。すごいね。
I love the beef between them.
絵も脚本も自分でやるんですから。まあそうね。やっぱ先生俺に塩対応じゃねえ。まあどのつらさ。
Oh,
That's right, because he butchered her previous.
yeah.
Oh, you gotta remember that.
16です。
17。
16。うわっか。死にたくなってきた。
Same.
じゃあ私だけ行かせてもらうわ。
さてはのんべえだな。
Hey.
日本酒のいいお店があるのよ。あと魚が美味しくって。魚大好きです。ねえ、ゴーさんに助け舟を出すって話だったんだけど。それがどうして先生のと。
編集の言うことなんて聞かなくなるし、周りは太鼓持ちばかりになって助言を聞こうともしなくなる。唯一助言を聞き入れるのは同業者。
Of course.
先輩や師匠ならなおよし。
Yes.
師匠をイントロすればまず馬を言いよう。
Ouch. Facts.
先生、お忙しい中ありがとう
And
ご
I
ざい
was
ま
just
す。
talking about chokers
い
today.
やまあ、私は月間だから暇な時は本当に暇なのよ。
That sounds like the way to go. Forget weekly.
基本的に週刊連載って人間のやる仕事じゃないから。脳を週刊用にチューンナップされた兵士がやる仕事だから。
See? Yeah, no. I'd win monthly.
時でもネームのこと考えちゃう人しか務まらないのよ。
Think of storyboards even while on a date. That's crazy.
今、漫画家同士って漫画を読めば作者がどういう人間なのか大体わかるのよ。どういうところでわかるんですか？
Oh, interesting.
大体絵でわかるわ。どういうところにこだわってどういうところで手を抜くのか。
I can see that.
アビコ先生の漫画を読んですぐわかったわ。この子は
My character's gonna be barefoot.
トントン拍子で売れっ子になって一瞬で追い抜かれている。
Just like that.
It'd be like
挫
that,
折も
man.
知らずに売れたから自分の意見が絶対だと思ってる感じで。
Yeah, that'll do it. Her ego's reinforced.
編集の仕事って2つあるの。なんだと思う？
売れる漫画を作らせること。
それ。2つ目はなんだろう。
Keep
Management.
宣伝とか？
No,
正解は
not pissing off the
売
person.
れた漫画を終わらせないこと。
Oh! Keep the money rolling.
そのためには作家のメンタルケアも仕事に含まれるわけ。編集者はわがままな作家のベビーシッターみたいなことをする羽目になる。
Jeez.
その結果、
Oh.
実は忙しいんです。こんなのやりません。売れた漫画家は増長していく。
Oh, because they keep getting appeased.
破綻した振る舞いをしがちになる。
Oh, boy.
どうしたワリモン。
身に覚えがありすぎて死にたくなってきてます。周りにイエスマンしかいないと本当にダメ。だからどうしたって自信もつくし増長しちゃうのよ。
Ah, that's what she went through.
今、脚本家の人が降ろされそうになってるんです。先生からアビコ先生を説得することはできませんか？
Ooh, just coming out with it.
私もアビコ先生に思うところは死ぬほ
They
ど。
better her up well.
Mm-hmm. Gotta lose too.
Mm-hmm.
舞
Alcohol,
台
I
の
mean.
人たち、先生が組みすぎなんじゃないですか？
Ooh, hers ended up like, yeah, hers ended up really bad.
今日もああなっちゃった。
Ouch! Wow, you didn't have to do that.
Nah, it's true.
この世の創作物の9割は多作だと。
Trash.
つまりこの世のクリエイターの9割は三流。
Third rate duelists.
信じられるのは自分の才覚だけ。
She's spitting the
先
truth.
生は他人を信頼しすぎなんです。次は強く出ていいんじゃないですか？
Like she is.
She won't listen to the horse.
それを言えるのは
Because the horse screwed up their last
天才だから。
whatever. She don't got credibility.
Nice.
先生、アニメ化が決まったんです。早いわね。
Oh, to the intro talk.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
bragging.
The bragging.
同業者として何も思わなかったわけじゃない。だけど
That's
先
crazy.
生はごめんね。原作をいじられることに不満を持つアビコ先生の気持ち、とてもよくわかるから。
Oh, that was a conversation that already happened.
ケチつけるの得意じゃなくて、
Jeez.
メディアミックス。本当ごめんね。舞台のスケジュールとか押してるのも知ってるんだけど、この件に関しては力になれ
And
な
the
い
butter
か
up
な。
seemingly didn't work.
Waste my time. I would jump
無理な
up.
ことを言ってしまって。
わかりました。でも一つ
Now
だ
my
け
boy Akko, he's coming through.
これをアビコ先生に渡してもらえませんか？
Ooh.
Did he write a scene, or do you think it's tickets to a play?
I hope it's tickets to a play.
Oh, she's okay.
I want to see what her plates look like.
She's probably.
Look at her hands.
Yeah.
Does she have a chain around her neck?
こちらからすみません。あれ？そっちの締め切りって昨日じゃなかった？オーバーしてるの。
She missed her deadline. Damn.
Oh.
ごめんなさい、汚い部屋で。汚いってレベルじゃないでしょ。こんなんでアシスタント呼べるの？今アシスタントいないんで。
Fired all of them?
何度言っても絵柄合わせてくれないし。背景で感情表現全然できてないし。
Oh, she's become a perfectionist.
It was faster to do it herself, but she missed her deadline.
2ヶ月前からですね。寝てるの？
No.
一応毎日2時間は寝てる。
Wow.
まあなんとか。
So
Wow.
managing? No, you're not.
それ死ぬわよ。もっと
Back
リ
to
アルに
mental
言うな
health.
ら、この原稿終わったらやらなきゃ。
Gone.
手伝うわ
Oh.
適当に背景埋めるからね。いいです。
I'll tell you, all the best women, all the best girls in this show are the adults. She gonna help her?
Yeah.
She gonna accept it.
早くアシスタント雇いなさい。編集にも言ってるんですが、使えそうな人もいてこない。
No, look at you.
You're just being too much.
全部送ってるんですよ。あの担当使えないんで。襟好みしすぎなだけじゃないの。アシスタントは育てるものでしょ。そんな余裕はないです。
Damn, girl. You're stuck.
育てようとしても。
No, actually, that's facts.
I'm a bit harsh on
ちょ
them.
っとじゃないでしょ。作品にこだわり強いのもわかるけど、こんな生活はダメよ。
She has to become a little flexible.
人間らしい生活をし
There
な
it
さい。
is.
作品は妥協したら終わりなんです。一瞬で読者から見放されます。そんなことないでしょ。やり方が悪いだ
That's
け。
not true, but it's kind of true.
先生に何がわかるんですか？
Don't
少なくと
do
も
it.
これは間違ってる。作品のクオリティを人質にして、まっとうなコミュニケーションから逃げてるだけじゃないか。自分
Call
が
on that
やらない
shit.
と人のせいにしてるようにしか見えない。そういうのって回り回って自分の首を絞めるの。
There it is.
そういうの5000万分売ってから言ってもらえます。
There it is.
こっちはそういうレベルで戦ってるんです。重い期待の中、毎週必死にやってるんですよ。月間でノー
Get
バ
it
ーやって
out.
る人に言われたくありません。言うようになったわね。それ言われて言い返せる漫画家は今この業界にほとんどいない。私はあんたほど売れてない。手が悪いけど私の方が面白いわ。
Get back!
センスに頼り切った目新しい感じの漫画は確かに読者には新鮮でしょうね。でも
Ooh.
それだけ本質的にエンタメではない。
Tournament 9.
Yeah, talk that shit.
最近のトーブルがまさにそれでしょう。読者にこび始めた12巻以降、正直
In volume 12.
ロキと剣のカップリングは何だ。読者人気に気をされて中途半端にねじ込んでるだろ。
Ooh.
書いてんじゃね。
Woo! She called her on it! From number 12 on 163. Experience always wins!
先生こそ牙抜けちゃったんじゃないですか。見ましたよ、今日天のドラマ。まあひどかった。そりゃ全部が大成功すれば理想でしょうけどね。天才だの奇才だの持ち上げられて忘れちゃったか
A
もしれない。
wizard.
あなたも私も
10 more years should be.
2本はつまんない漫画あげるじゃない。自分が打率3割程度なのに他人の仕事には常に名作を求めるなんて虫のいい話。
Hanashi!
Tell her!
でも先生のドラマを任せすぎ。
Yes, and?
先生が陰キャなら私はどうなるんですか。漫画がなければ社会の不適合だったら
Yes!
Oh
At least
girl,
you
she's
know.
afraid of that.
You were invited.
Break through her. She needs
Good
an
job,
explosion,
Sensei.
right?
Sensei held in there. She said, your shit is trash. It don't matter about your 50 million. What? It don't matter how much albums you sold.
Called her out on pandering since volume 12. She's on 163. You've been pandering since 12?
All night, these girls.
You're mean.
Damn, it's the details. Those eyes, she really is a cat. Damn, she
Ouch! Damn, girl!
Ah, there it is.
We know.
She knows what her true work is. Oh, she was participating in it, of course. I see. Oh, never mind. She was inspired by it. My bad. I see. She wasn't even a hater.
Mm.
It's like seeing someone settle.
Yeah.
And you know they can get better.
She's like, they destroyed the thing that you loved and I hate them for it. She's like, it's alright. She's more mad about it than Sensei. Sensei's pretty pissed about it though, I ain't gonna lie.
Sensei just gotta move on.
Oh, Bear's fangs. And look whose scene she's watching.
Look at that. Look at that. Sweet Home had to flop, so this can be great. Tokyo Blade.
Yeah, facts.
It's a sacrifice for a greater cause. Oh, they are going. That's the plan, of course. Of course, so she can know what she don't know. Song is fire for some random reason. Reminds me of like back in the day with the action movie where
It
they're
reminds me of Bleach. I don't know why.
Bleach works too. But they just transition and go body some people, and they're just walking across, I don't know, some desert or whatever, and one by one, someone's strapped up with a gun. Another person enters, they're also strapped up and going out to war. Yo, great episode, man. Great episode. I like that you're learning things while being entertained about the industry. That's crazy, man. These ladies duking it out at the end. One thing I respected was when they started talking sales, that Sensei she went to the quality of her work. She's like, don't worry about the numbers. The quality, that's something different, man. And she argued back.
I know you shipped those people since volume 12. That was messy work. That was a real messy work. I was like, oh, Sensei. I didn't like Dax. I knew this manga artist. The moment she walked into the room, she just needed a snap. She needed to snap. I did not see it going that way. And when she snapped that Sensei, I'm like, there it is. I was like, damn, Sensei. And Sensei was like, aight, bitch. I was like, woo. That was perfect.
The talking point star is absolutely legit, man, because even as far as the YouTube channel goes, one of my homeboys, Rick Fire, he'll talk to me about some stuff. I'll really dismiss the hell out of him. And then Roshi will tell me the same thing. I'm like, oh, bet, I should incorporate that. And my homie would be like, yo, I told you that. And I was like, yeah, but you're not in the YouTube business, man. So it's like, you're a smart guy. He's smarter than me. I'll tell him that 9 times out of 10. He's smarter than me. There's no doubt about it. But if he's talking to me about YouTube, like, talk to me about math, bro. Like, I don't know. Say something about politics. But if it's YouTube,
lame.
But in hindsight, a lot of times he's right about the little things he's talking about, because he's talking about from a viewer's perspective, and he's smart. He's smart and he consumes on YouTube. Anyways, that's besides the point. But it's to show that, yeah, man, people tend to listen to people in their field, and if you're not in the field, it's like especially getting gassed up or having a certain level of success. It's like, talk to me when you've reached this, particular part of life. I don't want to sound too egotistical myself, so it seeps in. It seeps in, and I consider myself relatively humble about it, but I still greatly understand. And you have a whole couple of wins, win after win after win. I remember after Shangri-La Frontier copyright strikes, I was like, ain't no one can stop me. And the page almost came through. I was like, damn, dog, I had to retreat and start a whole new channel. But if you get a couple wins early on, because remember, we started during the COVID time, so our channel was growing faster than norm. I thought we'd have 1 million subscribers as of now. I legitimately thought that because of the way things was moving. And that's not the case.
I thought 250K was easily attainable. Easy, bro. Easy work, bro.
Easy. And
million now, though. 250K. I was like, oh yeah.
I remember when we hit 50K, and I was like, by this time next year we'll hit 100.
I remember you were talking big.
And you said no. You argued like, no, we should be higher than that. And I was like, but it took a year to get here. And you're like, yeah, but it should have. Yeah, that's what you guys both were saying. And I was like, oh, okay. And then within the year, it was at 100K.
And to be clear, when I talk about all right, not to go too long on this, but like, for example, the YouTube, back in those days, the YouTube channel would easily grow at 6,000 subscribers a month. And now during a good time, it only grow at 3,000 a month. And when I said 6,000, that was still like going up. That's just our time that it peaked. So like, I'm watching, I'm like, yeah, it's exponentially growing. But it stopped exponentially growing, and now it just does whatever. Anyways, I'm just saying that the episode was highly, highly relatable. And when you're surrounded by yes men, shout out to Lil Wayne. That's just a common thing. People are telling you yes. So I like people that argue with me. Every editor that knows that works here, they can say their opinion. I may not always listen, but you can always say the opinion. I need to hear it because you just can't always be right. Dictators, CEOs, it don't matter who you are. You're surrounded by yes men, you're gonna flop. You're just going to.
Yes, sir.
Wait, why'd you say that? I'm certainly not a dictator. Are you a dictator? I don't know what's going on.
No, I disagree with what you
said. Yeah. Y'all have anything to say? Especially you, Adorable? You ain't saying not much.
No, I mean, I'm trying to remember the episode now because we were talking about yes men.
The episode we just watched?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what. It's mainly the fighting and stuff.
The editors, so like her main editor would appease her because he was worried about her mental health. So certain times when she needs to be told no and challenged, he wouldn't really challenge her as much as he was supposed to be. That was that. And then she started firing the talent around her.
That's when he should have stepped in.
And then she was further becoming isolated. And she's really nitpicking people's details to the point that she has nobody at this moment. And she just running things all by herself for the most part. And that can't happen, She doesn't have enough time, so now her deadline is missed. That's why I don't edit all the videos, because that's, for the most part, deadlines are hit. And I'm not even operating on the scale that she's operating on. So it's just...
And she was doing like full detail on everything.
Full detail.
Because Sensei was talking about earlier, she's like, yeah, I could tell somebody's personality through, what they're serious about in their drawings and what they leave lax. And you come here and she's like, yo, you got detail all up in these. No one, like, how have you been doing this weekly? She's like, barely, sleeping 2 hours. Like, where's your assistants? Fired? It's like, you shouldn't have done that now. Like, that's ridiculous. Yeah, that editor, I'm not gonna lie, 100% on this one. Like, no, not 100%. I'm gonna give a good amount of blame to this editor. He should have fought back, especially when she started firing assistants. It's like, nah, you can't do that. It's like, you can say no to making appearances, cool. But now you're just like pushing yourself to the brink. Everything has to be like perfections. Like, that's not good for longevity. In her description of what an editor is supposed to do, it's get some publicized, never let it end. He was failing on the second part because she would have let this end. She had like maybe another month of this chaos off.
I agree with you. But at the same time, if my understanding is correct, she also hires this editor. Mm-hmm. And it's like a two-way street. If she doesn't if she's not approachable for this editor to do their job, she's in the position that she's in. And yeah, the editor got to pull it off. I 100% agree. But you, the person who hires the editor, you have to be approachable and allow your editor to do their job. And if they're not, then sometimes, the editor's going to lose their job. And sometimes it's like, honestly.
Go-san, perfect example.
Yeah, the editor could be in a situation where, she's not listening to me. This is going to fail, and I'm already putting in applications, hypothetically.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have a read on it. She is no longer listening to me. I'm just here so I don't get fired until whenever that day comes.
Tough.
You know what I mean? So I 100% agree, but at the same time, she has to be able to listen to her editor, because that's why they're there.
It's like, then fire me. That's why I said, yo, fire me so I at least get unemployment while I wait for you to watch you fail.
Yeah.
Because I feel like my name's on, so I'm still getting a little bit of cut as long as you're producing it. So it's like, that's fine.
Yeah,
I don't know quite how it works, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't blame the editor. I kind of blame her, yeah.
Yeah.
I give blame to both, but I make sure
I think the editor tried multiple times.
I give like 30% of the blame.
And she's just too... She yells too. He gets scared. He's like a chihuahua. He's always shaking when she's around. I think he's got trauma from her. So this lady's the problem, I think.
Yeah, she don't listen.
The ego, she don't listen, the fear. And I get it. I get why she's acting that way. But it's just, at the end of the day, it will be her fault, and she's blaming everyone else. That's what the teacher said. Yep. It will be your fault, and you're going to blame everyone else for the reason that you failed. But it's you. You're the one doing this to yourself. So.
Yeah, like, she's the type, if you ain't selling 50 million, don't talk to me. That's how she is.
Yeah, she the only person here to help her. She's kicking her out. Like, it's just like, bruh.
And being mean as hell.
Sensei said this line, and she goes, if you're dealing with 50 million, there's only a handful of people qualified to even talk to you. You are utterly alone if that's your criteria to have a conversation with you. But at the same time, I hope everyone also knows, even though I feel like it's also an episode where you can't blame people, even though you can, because people deserve accountability. Mm-hmm. But the scenarios just make sense. It's very hard for me to listen to someone whose live action flopped, and you're going to talk to me. But sometimes in my failure, I can teach you something because I failed at it.
Exactly.
But and another thought is like, but you failed. I'm not gonna listen to you. I want to listen to winners. You gotta have a little bit of nuance.
She said it perfectly. She's like, count your blessings. Like, not count your. You're lucky if it goes well. If it doesn't, it just wasn't in your odds that time. But it's just like, it's a hit or miss. It just sometimes it just it doesn't go your way. It just doesn't go your way. You get lucky with some of it. So.
I also like the perspective that Aqua had, who had no experience in the theater side for the most part, seeing it and just completely understanding what he didn't know. Yeah. And then seeing how the manga artist completely got it wrong. Because that's also something, you can look at something and you're like, I was in a similar situation because I was in the Hollywood business. Like, you were on Broadway, you were in a theater, like, you don't know this side of things. Yes, you have acted, but not this type of acting. Even like when we watch the K-dramas, so like there's Mr. Queen, and I've noticed since Mr. Queen and some other historical like dramas, my wife watches the Chinese dramas. Anyways, people act different in those historical dramas versus there's like just doing a different thing. Like it's like they're on a play. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, it's theatrical.
They're very theatrical. They don't act the same way. I was like, okay, that's a nice little detail. Yeah. And I can only imagine more if I was in the industry to understand like hypothetically why they did that. But I'm not actually asking. I'm just saying I've noticed that they behave differently. You gotta project more. It's little things like that.
Yeah. Last thing I'll say, they did a good job with the first part of the season, because I realized just now we are this manga artist. Because at first we're like, yeah, this production seems off, and then she comes in like, yeah, she's right. Then you get the background and it's like, wait, she's tripping. Then you get the background, oh, she might be wrong. They just put us through the whole ringer. Because I remember not even 2 episodes ago, we were like, yeah, these damn script writers, they gotta get it together, bro.
That's what I said in the intro, and then about halfway up in the middle, I was like, nah, my bad. The script writer, I feel him.
Yeah. So they did a good job of really pulling you in every direction, because like, it's way more complicated than you ever could have imagined.
Apply this episode to life, though. Like, it's not just, like, to me, it's not just about a manga. Yeah. Like, even though that's what they're talking about. Like, whatever your situation is, whatever you're dealing with, you're wondering why the hell Netflix keeps raising their prices. They got to answer to shareholders. I'm not happy about it. I'm just saying there's so much more than you can understand if you're not in that field or in that business. Oh. Like the board of directors, CEO can literally be fired by their shareholders if profits are not moving at a certain level. So it's as much as you want to be mad at the CEO, the board of directors, it's literally the shareholders who can be a mixture of you and I. It might be Warren Buffett, who owns 13% hypothetically. I'm just saying, like, shareholders are also accountable for those kind of decisions. So you have to know that before you like get outraged. So I hardly get outraged about things until I know more about it. That's why I hardly get outraged. I gotta learn more about it. When I do, I'm like, oh, okay, I see how that worked out. Anyway, it sucks.
Like inflation.
Anyways, I have nothing else to add. Apply this lesson to life. Until next time, YaBoyRockLee.
Dark Nasty.
Out. Freaking Oshi No Ko, man.
Like
life lessons.
I feel like it was actually a rewatchable episode.
It very much is.
Well, I would say so far this season, I would go back and rewatch it. At least the last 2 for sure.
And you know I couldn't stop at just one channel. Consider subscribing to the subsidiary channels for YaBoyRockLee, found in the description of this video. Thank you.